Good evening, everyone. Welcome to live coverage of Opportunity's landing on Mars from NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California. Spirit is definitely a hard act to follow, but Opportunity is certainly going to try.
Spirit's dramatic arrival at Mars and its software crisis had made for a steady drumbeat of headline news all across the globe.
Hello.
Now, the hottest ticket in town was to be at JPL for the landing of Opportunity.
And good evening from the flight deck of the Opportunity. Our current speed is 11,402 miles per hour, which is fast enough to traverse a distance equal to the continental United States in less than 12 minutes. About 15 minutes ago,
Wayne Lee was again providing play-by-play commentary, dressed in the same shirt, in hopes of it bringing more good luck.
About 5 minutes ago, we flew right over Valles Marineris. Weather today at the landing site is expected to be fairly mild, with temperatures averaging about minus 15 degrees C, and there is no chance of rain today.
Looking back on it, there was actually more pressure the night of the second one. You would think that there would be less pressure because we got one of them to work, but that night of the second landing, I looked up in the viewing gallery and there was the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, sitting up there. There was former Vice President Al Gore. There was also a whole lot of people from Congress up there thinking, well, the first one worked, let's come out and party for the second. Seeing all those dignitaries up there, I think that in an odd sort of way, it would have almost have been more embarrassing to fail the second one just in front of everybody. And I also think that a lot more people around the country tuned in, thinking, oh, okay, well, the first one worked so good, let's watch the second.
Atmospheric entry, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. The vehicle is now hit the top of the Martian atmosphere. We are now at an altitude of 73 miles, moving at a speed of 12,187 miles per hour.
Flight nav.
Go nav.
The Doppler indicates that atmospheric deceleration is occurring.
Copy that. We expect parachute deployment approximately 50 seconds from now. Parachute deploy has been detected. Radar solution, matrix 21.
3,000 feet. The radar has a positive lock on the ground. We have a retro rocket firing solution.
That rocket has fired.
We have confirmation.
Getting a bounce signal. We're seeing it on the LTP.
Long before Opportunity ceased its bouncing, the celebration began, as days of pent-up worry and tension turned to relief and joy. VIPs descended upon mission control to congratulate the team, and, of course, to take advantage of this ready-made photo op. JPLers, led by the EDL team, then piled out into the street, intent on storming the post-landing press conference to make their contribution known with a victory lap. One might think this was all anyone could wish for on one single day, with 2 rovers now safe on Mars. But the night was still young, despite the late hour, and the best was still to come.
You're privileged to be in one of the most exciting rooms on Earth at the moment. So don't abuse it.
Following the raucous press conference, the scene at JPL shifted again to the mission operations room.
Thank you for everyone for being very well behaved. It's reasonably quiet in here.
Where do we get the data? Flight thermal, flight imaging,
Something's going on there, It felt like the 4th of July, like fireworks going off, picture after picture after picture, just enough time between them for us to assimilate what an incredible place this was.
Craters means rocks. Oh my gosh, we got all sorts of stuff at this place.
It's this experience of total awe that you've broken this vast barrier of time and space between us and Mars.
Now would be a good time for our PI's assessment of what we're looking at.
It's the weirdest, most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
We knew going into this that at a fine scale, the texture of Meridian.
Though it would take time to realize, Opportunity had scored an interplanetary hole-in-one, bouncing its way into a small crater. And right in front of the rover was everything a geologist could ever hope for. Exposed bedrock, just waiting to tell the story of its ancient past.
I got nothing else to say. I just want to look.
Spirit and Opportunity by now had captured the attention, if not also the hearts, of people all across the globe. The rover's warranty, or expected lifetime, was just 3 months, after which time it was thought that dust collecting on the solar panels would cause their demise. But for these twin machines, Mars proved to be anything but a death planet. Time and again, benevolent Martian dust devils would roll across the rovers, wiping clean their solar panels, giving new life to these two explorers. And explore they did. In combination, they roamed over 30 miles over a combined period of 20 years. During that time, these robotic field geologists accomplished their science goal of determining that Mars was once a warmer, wetter place, a vital step in the quest to determine if Mars had ever, or still does, harbor microbial life. And of course, to the delight of everyone, Spirit and Opportunity transmitted back a stream of images, more than 1/3 of them. In doing so, Mars was transformed from an alien planet to a place we can now feel we know, easily imagining ourselves taking in these vistas from the same vantage. Spirit and Opportunity have changed not just how we think about Mars, but how we view it. And that may be their greatest legacy.